6 meses atrás, nossas vidas mudaram para sempre.
A gente não tem tempo. Vai.
Very happy to be here. Very happy to have you here in Brazil. And I think I speak for everyone when I say it was really special to feel your love for the fans at CCXP. So thank you for that.
It was awesome.
Yes.
The love from the fans was so pure and so full that you couldn't help but fall in love. Like, I was in love with the country before. Yesterday at CCXP, I was like, oh, I got to come back. It's amazing.
And you got emotional.
Yeah, I mean, it's very emotional to have that much love.
Yeah.
You know, I think love is a very powerful feeling, and that's what I felt yesterday.
Amen.
It's like a lot of love for people.
Yeah.
So, Sterling, the first season of any show is a total mystery because you don't know if people are going to like it or not. But by the second season, you kind of already know the answer. And I think you know that everyone loves Paradise. You set the bar really high. So how does it feel to be back knowing that now? Is it too much pressure?
No. It feels good. It feels like, you already have like a running start. Like, you don't have to prove yourself to folks, that you've already shown them what the product is, and now we sort of get to live more fully in that world. We get to introduce new faces, new characters to that world, and so it's just an expansion of something that's already been established. I'm excited. Not scared, not nervous, excited.
We're all excited. In fact, we can wait to see you on the show. What was it like for you to jump into a story that was already unfolding? Did you feel welcomed? And what can we expect from your character?
I felt incredibly welcomed, and I was a big fan of season 1. So it was very exciting to be, offered this opportunity. And, the crew of Paradise is, for the most part, the exact same crew that Sterling and Dan Fogelman, the creator of the show and the creator of This Is Us, worked with on This Is Us. And so everybody knows each other very well. And there's an ease, and it almost feels like the crew is a family. And so as an actor coming into a second season with that type of warmth and energy was really, it didn't feel like I was the newcomer that I had to prove myself, because everybody felt it was just very open. There were open arms and an invitation to do what I had been hired to do. And that felt really, it was a gift to be able to enter into this world in that environment.
So let's talk about you and Dan.
Okay.
You have made us cry a lot
Yeah.
with This Is Us.
Great team.
Yes. But now it's a totally different setting.
Yeah.
What was it like working together again?
Awesome. He's one of my favorite people. Like, we get along really, really well. We're the same age. We've gone through similar things, marriage and kids. So I sort of was a little bit in front of him with the kids, but married around the same amount of time. And I think there's just something that, like, I think we get each other, right? Like, when he writes things, like, I can see him saying some of the things that he writes, and, like, they sort of fit in my mouth in a really wonderful way as well. What I like about him is he's a very smart guy. He's a very funny guy, and he's a very soulful human being, right? And I think the combination of all those three things together, you see in everything that he writes, right? And sometimes he likes to hide the fact that he is actually a deeply feeling person. Like, he'll lead more with, like, the humor or the intellect, but, like, every once in a while he lets it creep out. And then especially, like, in his writing, you get a chance to see what a pure and wonderful soul he is. And I hope we get a chance to do things throughout the course of our lives together until we're both not here anymore.
And I gotta ask, who is actually more stressed out? Xavier with the end of the world, or Randall hosting a dinner party?
Randall lives with way more anxiety than Xavier. Xavier is somebody who assesses threats and eliminates them. Randall is someone who tries to take on everybody else's energy and tries to make it his responsibility. He's a way more anxious human being. Yeah.
So obviously we're not living through this today, the end of the world, but even though it's fiction, there are a lot of things in the show we can relate to the real world. So what do you think Paradise is actually about? What is the main message of the show?
Oh my gosh. I don't think there's just one message in the show. And I also think the beauty of entertainment, the beauty of storytelling is that the message I take out of it might be different than the message he takes out of it. To me, the message of season 1 when I was watching it was really like, I don't want to say a warning, but kind of like a wake up call. Like, hey, this is all happening in a bunker, but this is also kind of happening above ground in 2025 in our society, amongst our relationships, whether they're intimate relationships or broader relationships. So I think the message was kind of like, hey, take a wide look and see the world maybe from a new lens, from a new perspective.
I think for me that Paradise is sort of holding up a mirror to the world to say, like, we are fractured. We are having a difficult time being in communion with one another. And that it's hard to have conversations without them devolving into argumentation. Are we going to continue to be sort of nationalist in a way that is like us first, or we care about us? Or are we going to find a way to find a place of common ground to where we can all live in harmony? I think that's an overarching theme to the show.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Então, cadê ela?
Eu tenho um plano para todos nós. Nunca foi só pelo abrigo.